of list is ordered. That is, it stores the values in sequence. So we can access the value with the help of index. Mutable, as in we can change or update the value of list, remove it. It allows duplicate data as well. Okay. Whereas in case of tuple, okay, in case of tuple also is ordered, okay, but it is immutable, okay, and it allows duplicate data also. Okay. Now, in case of set, the set is not ordered, okay, and you can say set stores value in random order, okay. There is no sequence, so whatever uh, what you say values you store in a particular sequence, it won't be stored in that particular sequence only. It will be random, so memory location will be different, okay, that way. It does not allow duplicate, so unique values are only are stored, okay. It allows unique value only, so allows unique, and it is not mutable also, okay, as in you cannot change the value of set, okay. Immutable. Update, you can do update as in you can add the values, but you cannot change the value, okay, that way. Sure. And then there is finally dictionary, okay. Dictionary again goes with curly braces only. So dictionary is like kind of a map. If you have learned in Java about map is like there is a key and value pair. Okay, key and value pair. So there will be a key. Okay, say for example one, and a value will be associated with that particular key. Say for example test. Okay, this is a value assigned to this key. So if we want to access this value, we have to access with the help of key. Over here, we were accessing with the help of index, but over here, we will be accessing with the help of key. Okay, key will always be unique, definitely. Okay, it cannot be duplicate, so it will be unique. Okay, it will be unique. Whereas value can be duplicate. You can say. Okay, it can be unique also, like you can have unique values entry, but it does allow duplicate. So हो सकता है कि like with one you have test, with two also you have test. This is also perfectly fine. Okay, so these properties you have to remember. So up till now we have covered list and tuple, right? Now we will be covering set and dictionary. So let me open it. So this is tuple, this is list, and let's create another Python file. So new Python file, and I will say day 5. Okay, day 5 set. Okay. So how to create a set? Simply you can say set1, okay, equals curly braces. Inside curly braces, we can have any values. Okay, say for example x, y, z, okay, comma 1, comma, let me say this also true, okay, and I'll explain what why I'm writing true over here. See, I have entered a string, okay, integer, let me say 2.2. So this is float, this is a boolean, and instead of 3, I'll go with false, okay, false, and then let me print set1, set1. And also let's print the type of set. So type of set1. Let me run this current file. So you can see the order in which we are storing xyz 1 2. It is not printing in that particular order. It is printing false first, then xyz 2.2, and then 1. And if you can see, there are 4 values. How many values we are storing? 5. So which one is not printed over here? Which one is not printed? True, right? True is not printed, no? Why? Because true in Boolean, true is represents 1, okay, binary, and false represents 0. So already we are having 1, isn't it? We are already having 1. So that's the reason true is not stored. So in case of Python, true actually means 1. Or you can say true actually is having a value of 1. And false is having a value of 0. This is not in Java. This is not in Java, but in case of Python, true is actually treated as 1 and false is treated as 0. And that is the reason we are having duplicate values. So it is only storing 1. If you say 3 over here, then definitely it will store. So now true is getting stored and it's coming 3. And the type it is printing, the type is printing set. Set is a class. Okay? Sure. So this is of creation, okay, creating a set. So creating a set. Set we will be using in case of Selenium to store window tab ID. Okay, window tabs IDs, either windows or tabs IDs. So that if we are having multiple windows or multiple tabs, okay, that will be stored as set. So we will be having a method, okay, we will be having a method in Selenium that is find elements. Okay, this is plural, find elements. So it will be coming up with multiple elements. Okay, so this is used for list. It will return you list. Whereas window get window handles. Okay, again this is plural. Okay, get window handles. Just a minute, guys. Harush, हाँ आरुष को बाद में पास करती हूँ हाँ मेरा क्लास so get window handles, okay, get window handles is going to return you set. So this is going to give you all the window or tab IDs. Okay, each window or tab will be having a unique ID, so that will be stored in set. Okay, let me say capital S, so set. But when we are finding multiple elements of same type, say for all the links, hyperlinks, so that will be stored as part of list. So this will be the practical usage where we will be dealing with list and set. Okay, but right now we are just understanding these properties only. Okay, so you should be like you should remember these properties. That's it. So now can we? So this is creating a set. Can we access one particular element from a set? Access a single element from a set? Is it possible? No, no, right? Just random store करते हैं ना. So in case of list, we are having, okay, if you want to print entire list, we are giving the name. If you want to access or print a particular list item, we are giving index. But in case of set, when I said, okay, set stores values in random order. So there is no index, there is no sequence, or there is no order. So we cannot access element with a, or you can say single element. So if I say print set 1 of 0, say for example, see over here it's not going to give you an error, okay, but when you run this, okay, it's going to say, okay, set object is not subscriptable, as in you cannot use this brackets or an index. Okay, so this is not possible. Okay, this is not possible. And similarly, you cannot update a single element also, isn't it? If in case of list, we were able to, slicing is also not possible. Okay, slicing is not possible. Updating a specific element is not possible, which was possible in list. Okay, Sure. Now if you want to access the entire set, so access entire set. So you can say print set 1. This is possible. Already we have done this. Okay. So this is possible. Right? Sure. Then if you want to update, so update a specific element. This is also not possible, right? So when we say set 1 of 2, say for example, equals some value, okay, element, okay, and if I print set 1, okay, it will give me again an error, okay. So it does not support item assignment. So you are assigning one item in particular index. So this is also not supported. Okay. So that is not possible. Now, if we say set one dot update, and then if we provide some value element, okay, and if I print set one, this is possible. Right? This is possible, na? Okay, element it has stored in different what you say, not as an entire string, but it has stored as one single character, okay, in a different way. So that is what is update. Let me see the documentation part with the union of itself and others. Okay, so it's like union. If you have, if you remember, set and union intersection in case of maths, right? Union intersection. So that concept it is bringing. Okay, so you can update a value, then deleting. Can we delete a particular? So in case of list, we were able to remove a specific element. So can we remove a specific element or delete a specific element?
Remove is possible.
Remove is possible, but not a specific element. See, wherever specific element comes in picture, we cannot do because we cannot use index, right? So removing is possible. Okay. So we have different methods actually. Set one dot remove. Okay. So remove, and remove you have to pass a particular value. So say for example true. Okay. Let me pass true, and again let me print set one. Run this. So true is removed. Okay, so you are passing a particular value and that value is getting removed. Okay, and then we have set one, okay, dot pop. Okay, and let's see what it does. So what actually generally pop does in case of list, what used to pop do, so it will remove the last index value. But in case of set, we don't have any last value, index value, because set is storing values in random order. So we don't know which is the last value or which is the first or middle value, right? So it will remove any random value. Okay, it will remove any random value. So this is the previous set value. So it has removed false actually. So see, it is actually first, but pop. So pop I will say it will remove any random value. Okay. Whereas this one removing, this will remove, it will remove a specific value. Okay, specific value or item you can say. Okay. So this is how you can do. So create, retrieve, update, and delete. all the four actions we have done on a particular search. Okay. There is one more option, set one dot discard. Okay, and discard what it does. Okay, let's see. 2.2. Okay, let's print it. So discard will also remove a particular value. Okay, so it almost behaves similar to remove only. Remove is also taking a value, discard is also taking a value. But what if I try to remove this way? Okay, so 2.22 and 2. This is not present in the set. Okay, now if I try to remove, so remove is going to give me an error. It will remove a specific value record. So if I say 2.2, okay, and I'll say a different value over here, 3.2. So in case of remove, it's going to give you an error that it's going to remove a specific element, and that if that element is not present, it is going to throw an error. Okay, but in case of discard, we are passing a value again which is not present as part of your set, but then this method is not going to give you an exception or error. It's not going to throw an error. So behavior wise, okay, it will remove a specific element, but if that element is not present, then discard is not going to throw an error. Okay, whereas remove is going to throw an error. That is a basic difference between remove and discard. So this can be definitely asked in interview. Okay, just to that is internal behavior. Even I don't know why they have created that. So remove an element from a set if it is a member, unless the discard method does not raise an exception when an element is missing from the set. So it's an internal behavior. Why they have kept like that way, but I don't have an explanation for that. But that is the behavior. So I don't know why specifically they have kept discard. Okay, there would be some specific reason or usage, but this is the property or this is the way it works. Okay, so we have used all the CRUD operations: creation, okay, uh, accessing, updating, and removing values from set. Okay, so you have to remember these three things. Okay? Immutable basically means you cannot change a particular value. Definitely you can add values, but you cannot change a value. Or you cannot. Now let's go with another portion, that is Python 5, uh, day 5 only, and dictionary. So in case of dictionary, we have understood dictionary is like a map. In case of Java, we have map, and in case of Python, we have a dictionary. So what does dictionary actually means? When we say English dictionary or any Hindi dictionary, what actually dictionary does? How dictionary works? There is a word and there is a meaning associated with that word. Okay, but that particular word will be same. Meaning can be different. There can be a meaning one, there can be a meaning two, right? So values are duplicate, or values can be different, or values can be like for a single word there can be multiple values as well. Okay? And for different word also there can be a same meaning, isn't it? That is also there in case of dictionary, and that is the reason it is called as dictionary. Okay, so if you want to relate or if you want to get the understand the properties, just go with the word itself, and you will understand the properties of dictionary, how it works. So we have to store dictionary in form of this curly braces only. Okay, so I'll say dictionary. Okay, dictionary one equals, I'll say curly braces, and one colon I'll say first, okay, single quotes first, comma separated. I can say two colon, you can say two, okay. Three, you can have 3.45, okay. Then four comma, sorry, four colon, you can have some other value. So either you can have this as 4, it's not necessary you go with a sequence, okay, you can have any value. So 1 is like first is a value, true is a value, 3.45 is a value, 5 is a value. These values are associated with keys. These are keys, 1, 4, 3, 2, these are keys. Okay, now they are associated, values are associated with the keys. So I'll write it down over here. In case of dictionary values are associated with their keys. Okay, I can have this as well. Okay, 3.45. Okay, 3.45. And if I say 1 colon okay, second. Okay. So over here it's not going to give you an error. Okay, over here it's not going to give you an error. But when you print, okay, what should be the answer or what should be the values it's going to print? Yeah, type dictionary. So let me run this. So 1 is having second as a value. That means this is discarded when it is. See, initially it says it saw that okay, 1 is having a value associated first, but then later on it came across value second associated with 1. So it will overwrite this first value. Okay, and second will be now stored against 1. But in case of value, if we have duplicate values, then you are able to save those values against different keys. The key should be different, definitely. Okay, and the key can be anything. Okay, you can have this as okay first. This is perfectly fine. So the data type can be different. It's not necessary you have to have numeric only. It can be boolean, it can be your string, okay, it can be anything. Float, it can be anything.
It should be unique.
It should be unique. So this is how you can create a dictionary. So create part is done. How to access a dictionary? How to access a dictionary or access a specific element. Okay, access a specific element from a dictionary. Definitely with the help of key. Because over here we are having values associated with keys. Over here there is no order, there is no sequence, right? So if you want to access, I'll say print and I'll say dictionary 1, and then in brackets I'll say 4. Okay, let me run this. So 4 we have 2, so 2 is going to get into. Let me just remove this space. So it does not want a space after the key. Otherwise, it's not going to give you an error, but it's going to give you some this kind of format, reformat issues kind of thing. As you see, you have to reformat the file. So that kind of just keep on doing. Okay, so it needs a very proper way of alignment or way of writing things. So if you want to access a specific element, definitely you can access with the help of key. What if you want to access all the keys, or if you want to print all the keys? So let's say print then dictionary 1 dot keys. So this is going to print all the keys. Then if you want to print all the values, so you have dictionary one dot values. Okay, and this particular set, as in this combination key and value, this is nothing but called as item. Okay, in case of Python, it is called as item. So print items. So these combination will be printed. Okay, so you can see these are dictionary keys. Okay, 1432 first. All the keys are printed. Then values. So these are the values printed. And then items. So this is a particular tuple. So you can say dictionary is nothing but a list of tuples. List is represented by square brackets, no? This way. And this is nothing but a tuple. So dictionary is nothing but a list of tuples. Clear? So this is how you can access different things, different areas, keys, values, and specific, and all the items of that particular dictionary. What if you want to update a particular value? Again, with the help of key only. So update a specific value of a specific value of a key. So if you want to say first should have 1, okay, so I will say dict 1 of first, first equals 1, okay, and then print. Let me print this before as well as after changing the value. Okay, so over here you can see first is having second as a value, but now 1 is the new value coming up because we have updated it. Okay, so wherever you can see index or a particular key, there you can do this update operation, otherwise it's not possible for updating. Can we update the key?
Yes.
How can we update it?
Unique. Unique.
अपडेट कैसे
Okay, update नहीं.
अपडेट नहीं कर सकते. Okay, you can add a new key. Okay, so say for example over here it's like 1 with first. Okay, so you can add a new key. Okay, so dictionary 1 dot update or update, and you can say 1 or what is that first one. So I can go with second. This is not possible update method. There is a way. Dot, or you have to have just a minute. There is a way to add so in that case what we have to do, we have to again write down the values again. Okay, we have to write it down and then we have to remove the first one, so something like that. So say for example if you want to change this value, okay, so we can just say 1 or you can say 2 colon first, okay, so you have a comma. Okay, so first add, okay, first add a new key. Okay, and okay there's, let's say 5. So first add a key, new key with the same value. Okay, and let me run this. So there will be, okay, I have not printed it out. Let's print this.
Yeah, wait.
So we have successfully added a new key and value pair. Now we should remove this one. So then we can say, okay, remove part. Where was it? Okay, removing part we have not done, right? So removing as in ticked one. Okay, dot remove. Okay, pop, and pop we can say one. Okay, so and then print dictionary. So now we have this 1 with first is now 5 with first. So this is how actually through a different way we have changed or updated the key. The value is same first and first, but now the new key is 5. So directly we cannot change the or update the key, but indirectly we have done that. And this pop is for removing a particular element. So you can say removing a specific value. Okay, specific key value pair, or you can say item from dictionary. Okay. So with the help of pop, you can remove. Fine. So this is how we can do this. So updating part, accessing, creation of dictionary, and removing a particular item from a dictionary. So these properties you should remember. So let me save this and I'll keep it in drive. Collection. Sure. Clear up till this part? Yeah, Bhavani, understood up till this part? She might be in school. Sure. So now we will continue with, we still have some time. Okay. You want me to continue or is it perfectly fine and you want to practice this portion? I would suggest practice this portion and if else and for we can continue tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm